Organizing, getting kids involved early can teach them skills for life, and today we are sharing some products for kids that can help you do just that. Please help me welcome back Victoria Tran, the owner and lead organizer for Sorted. Hello, darling.
I'm really good to be here.
Good to have you here again, and I love that we are talking about the kids today. Shout out to all the people with kids. And you know, you say getting involved in organizing is more than just teaching kids how to organize. There are some things that they can learn when they're involved in this process. What other things can they learn?
There's so many things that teaching kids about organization will help them lifelong, like responsibility, limit setting, decision making, readiness, responsibility, so many things like that.
And if you get them started early, they will learn how to do the negative and the positive, so it's all positive when they finally do it, okay? And today you have brought us some really great things to really help kids. First, let's start with this right here. This is absolutely genius. What do you call this?
Yeah, so this is called a treasure box. The part of the magic of being a child is collecting rocks and shells and paper and notes from your friends, but that can quickly take over your child's bedroom or your home, so you really want to give them a spot to put it. So I call this a treasure box. It can be any size you want, but basically they can put whatever they want in it. Nothing is off limits, and I don't really bug them about it. It's really going to help them just keep whatever they want, and it's going to teach them about decision making and limits, because once this gets full, guess what? They're going to have to go through it and make decisions, what's staying, what's going.
Okay, and this is actually your son's real treasure box. Amazing. Now, what do we do when it gets full? Like, how do you know what to throw away? Because obviously they think it's all treasure.
Yes, so he's used to it now. You just start the routine of when you can't shut it, it's time to go through it. So he'll dump it out and he'll laugh and think like, why did I collect it? This was important to me then, but not anymore, so I'm gonna let it go. Or, wow, I really still love this. I'm gonna display it on my shelf or put it back in here, so yeah.
This is so cute. Once it gets full, everybody, it's time to discard some things in there for sure. But you know, for a lot of parents, getting ready for the next day can be very difficult, right? What is my kid gonna wear? What do they need to make sure they're gonna thrive the next day? You have this tomorrow bin concept. Talk to me about what this is.
Yes, so mornings can be chaos for anyone, especially if you have kids. So you want to send your kids off to school in an intentional and loving way. And if it's chaotic, there's going to be some frustration and maybe raised voices. So this is a solution to that. So you just have a bin or a box, label it tomorrow, and you put anything you need. So this is my daughter's actual tomorrow bin.
I love it!
She has gymnastics, her school uniform, and a library book. So the night before, you just talk to your child about their schedule. What's going on tomorrow? I got to return my library book. I have an activity after school. So you put it together, and then the next morning, they're set for success. When you tell them to get ready, they're going to come here, and it's going to be so easy for them.
Okay, so do it together. I think that's great, great bonding activity. And notice she has tomorrow. She loves the label on every bin, so definitely do that as well. Now, shout out to my mother, Malik Mingo. She has so much of my artwork that I made in middle school, literally still on the refrigerator, that me and my twin brother made. You have a great idea on how to really help move that along. How do you do that?
So a couple of different things that we use. This is one thing that is great for art, but also posters. You know, when you're a child, you go to the book fair or bookstore, you get a poster.
Absolutely.
But what do you do with it, you know? I love these magnetic holders. It's so easy. You just clip it on like that, and then it has the hang, and then you can just put it on a command hook or a nail on the wall. So that's one option, which I really love, and it's so easy.
And what I like about that is that it doesn't damage the artwork, because guilty, I used to just put tape on the back of my stuff, and then when I rip it off, I'm like, oh no, the back's all messed up. So I ended up just throwing it away, and you don't have to throw it away if you go with this. You also have this, what a surprise. A beautifully handsome man was actually the muse for this right here. Talk to me about what this is.
Yeah, so my daughter made a photo of her favorite TV host.
Oh, stop it! I love it!
Which was really fun. But this is a great little gadget frame where you put your art in, you can press it down, and then it holds up to 50 pieces. So this is really great for them to display what they want. It's also great for older kids if you want to put a test that they did really well or a homework they're proud of.
The honor roll.
Yes. So that way it's really showing, and I'm showing them off a little bit in the house.
And I could put like 50 pieces of artwork in here?
Yes.
Unbelievable. This is so cute, everybody. Shout out to Hazel. I love it so much. Now, let's talk about school, right? There are so many things that kids need, colors, color pencils, the list goes on. You have a solution for that as well. What is this?
Yeah, so after school, sometimes it can be a struggle to find easy things like pencils, markers to get your homework. So this little caddy is so convenient and portable. You put whatever you need for homework, color pencils, markers, whatever it may be, calculator. that kind of thing. You can keep it in a cabinet in a child's room. When it's time to do homework, they just go get it, and they're already ready to go.
And it's my favorite color, yellow. Love that for sure. Now, what age do you suggest we really start getting kids involved in the organizing process so that they're able to understand what's going on?
Yes, it's never too early is my real answer.
I knew you would say that.
Yep. But on the other hand, too, it's never too late as well to think about. Sometimes when your child becomes a teenager, a little bit older, you think, oh, we didn't really learn this or talk about it. It's never too late to start implementing organization, because that's one thing that's really going to serve you as an adult.
Which one was the easiest for your child to get started with? Both of them?
I would say this, because really they always have activities, they always have things the next day, so just putting it in together is so easy, and then the next morning it's so smooth.
Honestly, I might steal that as an adult thing. That is such a genius idea. All of these are great ideas. Victoria, thank you so much for being here. And oh my God, this portrait of me, it's going in the Smithsonian. Okay, everybody, look, if you want help finding an organizational system that will work for your home, contact Victoria at Sorted. Log on to sortednola.com or call 504-224-6842 to set up an appointment.